Our next speaker is Josephine. And Josephine will be giving us her second speech from the Competent Communicator Manual, the objectives of which are to use an effective outline to make the message clear through the use of supporting material, and to use appropriate transitions along with a strong opening and conclusion. And Josephine's personal objectives are the use of pauses, storytelling technique, and organization. The title of her speech is "We All Need a Cheerleader." Please help me welcome Josephine.
When you leave this earth, how do you want to be remembered? Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. One day I was thinking about this question and asked myself, how do I want to be remembered? Tough question, for there are many things that we can be remembered for. Our personalities, our accomplishments, our unique abilities, or our influence in this world. I was curious as to see how other people around the world would like to be remembered and found the following answers. One father wrote, "I would want to be remembered as someone who faced a lot of challenges and never gave up. I would want to be remembered as someone who gave love to society and motivated them. I would want to be remembered as an outstanding father." Another wrote, "I would want to be remembered by my talents, by my way of life, the ideas I had throughout the years, my morals and actions, just because." And another wanted to be remembered as sexy. Why, you ask? I say, why not? Interesting answers, I thought. If I had to narrow it down, I would want to be remembered by the way I treated others, by my relationship with those around me, and by the kind of cheerleader I was for them. 12 years ago, I met my best friend, Paula. We met when we were young and naive girls in high school. Our friendship began in Art 9, where we happened to sit across from each other. At the time, we didn't talk very much. The occasional conversation about our upcoming projects and about which boys we thought were cute in class. You know, girly things. Then we started writing notes to each other about school, friends, and yes, boys. Little did we know, we had many things in common. We have the same temperament, quiet, pleasant, easygoing. We share similar interests such as cooking, singing, and dancing, and we have similar family backgrounds. Having met in high school, we basically grew up together. High school is a challenging time in your life. As a teenager, you're still trying to figure out who you are, where you fit in, what you should and shouldn't say, who your friends are, and what your future will be like. Friendships would come and go. I remember losing one friendship because we were always competitive against each other, and sometimes feelings of jealousy would kick in. There's a quote by Oscar Wilde which goes, "Anybody can sympathize with the sufferings of a friend, but it takes a very fine nature to sympathize with a friend's success." To have a friend who is happy for your successes is an absolute treasure and rarity. Paula has shown time and time again how proud she is of my achievements. To this day, she still mentions to people how I had the honor to speak to my grad class for the accomplishments I've achieved throughout the years. The other part of Oscar Wilde's quote also rings true for Paula. A few years ago, I was going through one of the most difficult periods in my life. Think back to your first love. Everybody says that your first love is the hardest to forget. Perhaps it was because he's the one that taught you how to love and what love feels like. He's also the one that you think about when it comes to your hopes and dreams for the future. And when it ends, a myriad of emotions overwhelm you. It is what I call the 3 Ds of breakup: devastation, disappointment, and some tremendously dark moments. I remember back in 2008, I was going through one of these moments and was utterly discouraged. At the time, I was dealing with the breakup, with getting used to living by myself again, and with a job that I did not enjoy all too much. Paula was dealing with her own issues, and when life gets busy, as it often does, we forget to touch base with our friends. Paula had the time to write this to me. My dearest Josephine, great at balancing everything these days. I just need some time to settle things in and figure things out. But I'll always, always be there for you. You have always been that beautiful, amazing person. May happiness find its way to you. It wasn't just her words that lifted my spirits, but she literally made me look myself in the mirror to remind me of how special I was. I had forgotten. What an amazing friend. What an amazing cheerleader. When you can't see your own strength, it is incredibly powerful to have a friend who does. Through it all, Paula has always been my cheerleader. When I think about how I want to be remembered, I want people to remember me by the relationships I've had in my life. To remember me as a wonderful friend, caring sister, loving daughter, and the many other roles I may hold in my future. One who is there in good times and bad, there to sympathize and to celebrate, and there to support and to congratulate. For as you can see, being someone's cheerleader